See. There's my glove. I don't think I'll need it just yet. Yeah, I'll take it. All right, what's up, y'all? If you're joining in, let's see. Actually, I think I'm gonna. Do I want to work that or this? Maybe I'll check on this coastal here. Yo, what's up, Jared? What's up, Tommy? I think Jared beat you in here this morning or this evening. I was gonna say this morning. Man, it's been a long day. Jared got you beat. Just by a hair, but glad you're both here. Lithic Man's here. What's up? Martin says hello. Brennan says, what's up? All right. Tommy says, yeah, he did. Hey, well, that's all right. Glad you're both here. Glad you're both here. There's a couple of things we'll probably do tonight. One thing I definitely need to do is find my itty bitty little bopper. It's got to be under a whole bunch of random stuff. It's going to be here somewhere. Somewhere. We'll find it eventually. But I have a feeling that I'm going to need it. Oh, there it is. See, I found it. I'm smart. All right. What's up, everybody? What's up? Ooh. Goes to show I haven't worked Alabama Coastal in a minute. What about just making a quick corner now for a quick out of this one? Something simple. All you really need to do with coastal points, just make a simple point. Start getting fancy on it, it'll start doing some weird stuff to you. All right. Azurus here. What's up? Coastal? Yeah, coastal plains. It's got a little cool little shell fossil there. Totally make a Cumberland. Hey, it's on the agenda to make it at some point. Maybe I'll do that. It's a beautiful piece. Thank you. Sweet, caught this one in time. All right. All right. Good to see you. Good to see you. Now, this piece of coastal is a tricky one. Honestly, I don't know why I picked it up, but I guess I'm just always hankering for a challenge. But a lot of these hits, I don't plan. I don't think they'll work very effectively. But I just hadn't worked a piece in a hot minute, and I was like, well, I'll see what this thing's all about. Ended up running okay. It's kind of a drier piece, not like a super slick piece of material. Olivia says, "Cool, thank you." Fisher says, "I'm a Georgia fan." Oh goodness, I'm an Alabama fan. Looks like a piece of spam. It's a little chippy there. Hang on. Oh, absolutely. Smash that like button, y'all. Absolutely. If you like to being back in a nap and decide to make a little. Oh, sweet. Love to see that. John says, "Hey everyone, what's up?" John, we're working on some Alabama coastal tonight, or at least this particular piece. Probably not all night. I mean, we may finish it up, but probably gonna pick up some coral. Actually, I found some extra Georgetown there in the back, and an old bucket that's just kind of been laying around forever. You can find a lot of stuff in them old random buckets. But I found some more smaller pieces of Georgetown, and I thought maybe I could maybe I could show that off a little bit. All right. So it says, "Hello, could you Could one, I don't care this? Is that what that means? Shouldn't you have protection for your feet? Ah, probably. When he says hello, what's up? Oh, I was able to cover over that. I was kind of scared. Didn't think it'd work, but it did. Uh, here, I guess so. Let's see. Everybody says hello. Oh, everyday carry. Yeah. I guess you could actually. That's a really good thought. I didn't think about that. I've been enjoying those helping you. Oh, dude, I might have to keep them up. Again, the Georgetown one's coming. I mean, it's just, and of course the other ones are pretty good too. You familiar with Gerald Ledbetter? I'm not. Is he the father of the Ledbetter point? Oh, my new microphone tonight. You coming clear, but can't hear the flaking or the grinding. Oh, I got, I got my headphones in. Actually, that's probably what it is. I may take him out here in a second. Oh, from Indonesia. All right. What's up, guys? What is up? What is up? Yeah, I got my headphones in. I'm gonna have to take him out because they're gonna die on me. So hopefully it'll be a smooth transition over to phone audio. No idea how that'll work, but we'll see what happens. We'll have to see what happens because these aren't charged up very much. I feel like y'all would want to hear the grating more than just my voice. That was a good flake. I don't know. Y'all would have to be the judge. Coastal is such a tricky material. Like, course, this isn't a glassy coastal, so it's one of those that might be a little weird for us. Great work always. Oh, thank you. Oh, what's up, Sam? Everybody saying hello. Let me say hello evening, but when we come, oh, dude, thank you, thank you. Glad you're here. One of the founders of. Okay, I don't know what that is. You have to tell me what it is. A funny little nursery rhyme there, huh? Yeah, this coastal is gonna be tricky. I'm gonna set it down for now. Let's see. Actually, what I had planned to do, so there was this broke piece of Flint River that I could work. I think that'd be kind of a fun challenge. Honestly, it's just been sitting around and been wanting to do something with it for a while. So maybe that one. Or, and maybe I'll just stick to this because this is the stuff that I found over in the bucket. I didn't realize I had. By the way, one of my. All right, so my audio should have changed. My my earbuds gave out. Can y'all still hear me? Somebody in the chat, let me know if you can still hear me good. Hear me a little better now? Yup. A little bit of static. You can. I bet you that's the fan right over here. I got a little fan right there. Yep. Yep. All right. All right. Can you hear that? Oh, Adrian's here. What's up? Taylor's here. Swidgens says hello. Jack says hello. Corbin. All right. What's up? What's up? Much better? All right. We'll stick with that then. This is probably the biggest piece that we have. So maybe I'll get me a little bopper and start working it. So I know the last video did really well for me kind of
doing an instructional video, not really fooling around with anything. So I'll probably just do that today. Soothing to the ears. All right. Not home yet. Well, Alan, I'm glad you're here, my brother. I'm glad you're here. I'm gonna take a big swig of Diet Mountain Dew. Marshall, go lay down, bub. Go. Attaboy. Attaboy. All right. Let's get to napping. So this is a piece of Georgetown shirt. No idea where I got it. I bet you from John Tuttle a long time ago. And a Benton hiding in that piece. Hey, maybe so. So first thing, we got kind of a lower edge here. All right, so we're just gonna strike some of those flakes off. Nothing too fancy. Now, oftentimes, if you have a ridge here, you can bevel and run that ridge. At this point, I just kind of want to get the cortex off. That's really all I'm worried about. Same thing over through here. All right, just getting the cortex off. Same thing back here. By the way, I already have a pretty good idea where I want the tip of this point to be, where I want the base of this point to be. Alan, good to see you here. So we got a lot of cortex over here. Now, you can see the dividing line in between. There's not much room, to Diet Mountain Dew is hitting early tonight. Not much room to get some good bulba percussions there. So I'm just gonna start on the base. You see this is kind of, see how it curves? This is kind of a low area. We wanna flatten this out. This is kind of low. So I'm gonna strike here and get rid of some of the bottom material. All right, so I struck below. Get rid of some of that material on the base. And it's kind of sharp there. Doesn't really want to take easy flakes. I'm gonna braid it a little bit more. There we are. So see, by shooting that thickness off, we're flattening out our total point, which is really what we're looking for. What's up, y'all? All right, put that to the side. Same thing here. Do it from a couple different angles if you want to, if you feel like it. Until you get that kind of flattened out a little bit more, just like that. So now I can look and I can see what areas are low, what areas are very thin. This area right here is very thin. This is thicker. This is much thinner. And this needs to come out just because of symmetry. And so let's go ahead and attack it. So our point is going to be in this general vicinity there. What's up, y'all? Now, can somebody in the comments tell me why I'm striking on this side and not this side? Who can tell me the difference? I'm striking on, and you see what I've already started to do. Why is striking on this side going down the point important? What am I doing here? Who can tell me? Someone could make the comment like, oh, well, isn't hitting on the material itself a little better than hitting on the cortex? And yeah, absolutely. Who can tell me? To flatten the concave side. All right, all right. So you don't ruin the finish. Oh. Grey Obsidian? No, it's Georgetown shirt. Raising, all right, there we go, Jared. Raising the platform. Someone say raising the edge. Beveling to shoot the cortex, you're exactly right. Set up platforms, raising your platform. What's up, Mike? So that's exactly right. So what we did was all these little flakes we took, shot it backwards and lowered, if you're looking at it from this direction, the platform. And now we have easy access to shoot across this side. Now, if we beveled this way, then it'd be beveled the opposite way, and then we'd be ready to shoot flakes off of this side, but this side's already flat. We can get to this side anytime we want. We want to get rid of this cortex here. So that's the reason. Great job. Now, because it's so thin in through here, probably won't be able to thin much out. But towards the base, there's a little bit more thickness here. Here it starts to thin out a little more. So we'll see what we get here. All right. And so we lowered it, we abraded it. That's a little thicker on that side. We're trying to remove the cortex. And it looks like we just did get under there, so that's good news. So now I like to kind of, when I take a flake, I like to kind of chip around it a little bit and then chip up. And you'll notice when I'm chipping up, I'm chipping into the stone about a good 1/4 inch. And that helps isolate the next platform. Just a little tip there. All right, so now we got the next one. Got a decent amount of thickness. It might not be as good as the earlier one. But you can see we're able to undercut the cortex just barely. Just barely. But we're able to do it. So again, I'm gonna chip around the edge so we get an extra little isolation on the next platform there. Now that's not a good platform because it doesn't have any meat to roll over. It just kind of flattens out. So it's good to just kind of chip into those a little bit. There's not really much you can do at that point. Really, there's more meat back here on the stuff we flaked off than there is on some of these other areas. But we're drawing it closer. We now have, you know, some area we can work the next time we go through. And anyways, now I don't know if this angle will work. Looks like it did okay. You'll notice how spread out those flakes are, by the way. It's not just here, 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 but there, 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 and there. They did pretty good. Able to clear out quite a bit. That was good. All right. By the way, if we didn't shoot in the other side first, it's likely with how thin this went, with the shape of the platform, that it would have just rolled right over itself. So we did good. We did good. All right, so now we can kind of chip these platforms down just a hair, or at least get the cortex off of them. Give ourselves a little room. I'm telling you, if I had some big pieces of this, boy, it would be over. This stuff works so clean. And I keep seeing stuff about heated Georgetown. I don't know why you'd want to heat it. But maybe you would. Maybe that's the thing to do. But goodness, I feel like the Sweetwater biface would just pop out of nowhere. Feel like it'd pop out of nowhere. Y'all just hop in the stream one day and oh, there it is. Somebody will have to put in the comments what the Sweetwater biface is for those who might not know. I halfway joke because I respect the one who made the Sweetwater biface. We don't know who he is, obviously, but I feel like I'm at a point where if I had the right material, I could do it. I don't mean that in like a, oh, you know, but I think you know my heart, maybe. Maybe. In other words, if I had the material, I'd love to try it someday. Because I do not have a lot of good Texas jerk. Is this hash? I'm not sure what that means. Yeah, back. Oh, it's kind of a good thing, honestly. Kind of a good thing. Oh yeah. This stuff just works so good. So good. It's kinda crazy. Kinda crazy how good it works. And boy, if we started out with a wider piece, I'm telling you, this thing would look. Boy, I'm telling you. It just naps so good. And it has strength to it, and that's really the key, is it's still got strength to it. So you're able to draw big flakes off fairly easily. A calf creek, you know, I've never made a calf creek, believe it or not. Typically because I don't dabble in Texas jerks. But doesn't mean we can't try one. This material works amazing. All right. So we're whittling it down little by little. We had cortex on this side, similar to this piece here, but we got most of it off. We've been thinning this piece down little by little. And already it's at the thinness that, you know, you would want it to be at for sake of, well, really any point. But of course, we like to push the boundaries on this channel. We like to see, well, how far can we go? How thin can we get this stone? And that's a good challenge to anybody who's a flint knapper. How can I get better? And really the challenge of anything in life. How can I get just a little bit better at whatever it is I'm doing? And so right now we're thinning the base out. Kind of like that Calf Creek idea, although I don't really have a mental image. I think it's the one that has a deep notch. Usually I have a lot of mental images of certain points, but most of those are obviously from the deep south, so some of these other ones I'm unfamiliar with. Might be popular in other areas, but not ones I know a ton about. All right. Blasting through the cortex. Again, had plenty of convexity there, so it worked out good. Same there. And already it's getting thin up through here. Getting thin. Now, I really don't like the square edge. I really don't like it. We got to get rid of it some way or another. So let's start with that flake. Take that one there. These aren't really conducive for good flakes. The platforms themselves, not really amazing. Which is why I think I'm just going to bevel both edges of the square edge. And if a platform emerges, fine, and if one doesn't, fine. I think I see one here. That might work good. That did great. Thinned it out towards the middle. Same thing here, there might be one. Oh yeah, come on. Come on, those diving flakes that like are able to dive in, they just do awesome. That could have been bad. Maybe that can be our point of flipping this thing here. Trying to get on top of this joker. There we go, we finally did it. We finally did it. We found a way in. Alright, so we got kind of a platform here. It's a weird one, like a really weird one. I don't really like it at all. But it was low enough, and it technically caught what we needed to. Alright. Move down. This one will be somewhat of an okay platform. There we go. Flattening out even more in that middle area. When we come up towards the tip, this is where we get a little scary here. Because we got everything so thin and the tip has been kind of neglected. So we want to take care of that next. Sorry. Try to thin this area out. Back through here. And we got good platforms, but don't want to run the risk of it with it so thin. So we'll just take a handful here and there. Handful of little flakes here and there. A little bit here, a little bit there. There we go. And we hinged out, that's fine. So we're gonna set up a flake right where we want it to be, right here. There we go. All right, so we got us a little something set up here we can work with. A little platform. Right there. Right there. It's not much. I will say it is not much. Oh, I missed it. Leaves us with two platforms though. Of course we're gonna braid them like we did. This one we're gonna try to shoot across. There we go, that was good. This one, just thin it in there. All right, and we're solid. So the tip's thinned out much easier now, much better. Come back through. Probably don't need that big bumper anymore. At least not for the next few strikes. A few hits that I want to take here. They're kind of important. You can see what that did right there. That was a hinge. But we caught the hinge. So because this was a little thicker area, I'm going to go ahead and address that best I can. Get over this hump here. Let's go there. And here maybe. There we go. It's sitting a great platform, honestly. We'll see what happens. Yeah, it ran across. So we're getting thinner and 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 thinner. Which is technically the goal I'm going for. So we're right on target. Might as well bevel that whole side. Now I think we've got our square edge gone. So that's really good news. Really, Azareth? Are we really up to that? I wouldn't think that we would be. All right. Gotta bevel this edge here. There's our first motorcycle of the night. First of many, first of many. There we go. Thinning that out towards the middle. While also straighten the platform back through here. Yep. Something about like that. Now we can bevel it and begin to shoot off of this mass here. So this side's fairly thin, and now we got some low areas here, some low hanging fruit that should be, oh, it's right here. Should be easy to get to if we set up our platforms right. Let's start right here. This could be good or it could be really bad. We shall see. Oh, Azareth donated $2. Thank you. Oh, a Canadian $2. Wow. Whoa, what'd you say? Keep doing what you're doing, Jay. Oh, man. Dude, thank you. Everybody say thank you to my buddy Azareth. What a legend. That'll buy my sweet tea in the next video. Dude, huge thank you. All right, so we thin that piece out. Really, really, really appreciate it. Very, very kind. Azareth's been on the channel for, goodness, I have no idea. How long have you been keeping up with me, Azareth? You knew of me before the live streams, right? Or did you? Oh, only about a week now. Wow. Oh man, well, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. I knew I'd probably seen you. Are you in Jack Crafty streams as well? I bet you. I remember the first time I saw your name tag. I'm like, man, that looks familiar. I was wondering. I was like, oh yeah, it must be. Oh wow. One of a kind donated as well. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's very kind. Y'all have to thank her as well. You have to let us know your name, one of a kind, so we can all say thank you. Is that euro? Is that a euro piece or a pound? 2 pounds? I'm not sure what that is, but thank you. Found your live randomly, and it was right around when I was considering getting back in. Hey, that sounds like perfect timing to me. That sounds like perfect timing. I'm thrilled to hear that. Thrilled to hear that. And I got your email now, so we can communicate back and forth little by little. All right, so we got that main strike there. Now we got a really good ridge to run here and one that we could set up right there. One guy says Chrissy and it's pounds. Ah, okay. I figured it looked like a pound. Well, thanks to Azareth and to Chrissy. Yeah, there you go. Thank you guys. That is very kind, very kind. Everybody has to say thank you to them in the chat. That's your responsibility. Yeah, that was good. These little dive flakes, man, they do the job for thinning out. Yeah. This one might not be as good, unfortunately. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. This could be bad. Well, I actually did what I wanted it to. Thinned it out fairly good. Got a low area here, we'll catch that. Yeah, the only issue with the bass is that it's got a little tad bit of weirdness to it here. Let me do this. How about we thin it from the base? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, huge thank you to you guys. Sorry, my voice cracked. Been a long day. Been a long day. Long day. Very long day. Very, very long day. Ooh, that didn't do great. I'll have to shoot into that somehow. This could be bad here. Well, it did good. I mean, it shot into it. This material is like crazy good. Georgetown is, it's just insane. It's insane. I know it may be common material to everybody else, but for me, I feel like I'm able to do exactly what I want to with it anytime that I want. Like I'm just feel in control. It's just that good of material. Haven't even switched to indirect yet. Haven't needed to. That was a gouge out. That was my fault. It is what it is, though. Yeah, this is crazy. This material is insane. And again, I think y'all know my heart. I'm not saying that like to boast or anything. It's actually fairly cheap material, I would think. Or at least it used to be. I don't know, now people charge whatever they want to. A little bit here, a little bit here. That could have been bad, but it did great. That was way better than I could have thought. I think we can catch that from here, maybe? One little area here. I bet you we can. We shall see. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Come on. What are we doing here? Sweetwater biface with just direct percussion? That would be insane. Nobody would believe it. 0 people would believe it. You gotta use indirect. What? What? Who said that? Who said that? No, sorry, Marshall. I didn't mean to get you riled up. Usually when I say he's out there, he's looking. By the way, Marshall's my dog. For those who didn't know. I mean, it's just so easy. It's easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Everybody saying hello? What's up? What's up? Tiny shards are really sharp. Oh, yeah, they absolutely are. Absolutely are. This could be bad. It's kind of like a shoot-around flake. It's not really ideal here. Yeah, this could go bad. Because it's not the dominant flake you want to take here. So it needs to be a wide one. So I need to use the wide area of the billet. Oh, boy. Oh, it actually did push. See, it pushed. No, that didn't collect off, but I mean, that was huge progress there. That gave us another little area there we can fool around with. The only thing about the bass is that this is where it fell off, so like we still have to address that, unfortunately. But otherwise, blade itself is pretty thin. And of course, there are always little platforms you can take to keep going, keep reducing it down. And we can go on as long as we want to. Quite frankly. In and around. I will say, it's been fun to get to the point in flint knapping where you feel like no matter what the stone presents you, you can handle it. Like you're in control. You know exactly what's going on. It's a good feeling. Now, obviously, you don't know the future. You don't know what little seams. You don't know if you miss a strike, things like that. That happens, but to feel confident when you're knapping, like, oh yeah, this is coming together nice. It's just a really good feeling. This could be thinned out 40 different ways. And again, we didn't really have much width to start out with for sake of a big blade purposes. But I mean, can you ask a question? Yeah, absolutely. I hope that adjust my camera, huh? Probably do. Probably do. For the people who... There you go. There you go. Marshall, lay down, bro. Little hints there that I don't like. Mike can pick it out. Might not be able to. I'd be able to do it. I'd nap it out either way, but. Yeah, we caught it. Easy peasy. Bing, bang, boom. All right, so we got a wide point. Is it translucent? The edges are. Yet it's very thin. Now, we could keep going. I technically have to for cause of this base. I'm going to draw this base in. Which isn't really a position you want to have to be in, but you know, I'm going to do it. Because why not? Because it would technically need it if I made it into a point anyways. So, do what you gotta do. Roll over the top. Now this one might not roll over. It actually did a little bit. We'll take that. We'll take that. I gotta catch the other side. First and foremost, reduce the thickness. Really, it's not much. It's just something I'm noticing here. Around in the corner there. And trying to get this little area where I can set up some kind of platform. It's getting difficult. Alright. So we shot it in there, but didn't go very far. Okay. That rolled over. So now we got to kind of hope that this will roll over here, and I'm kind of doubtful here. It kind of rolled over. That didn't do amazing. That's pretty rough. There we go. All right, so So now the base just needs thinning out a little bit. Is that Justin Miller in the chat? That's a good flake. What's up, y'all? Let's see. Living in the Stone Age? Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. That's Jim. Rerun. He's been answering. No, I'm live, Luke. I'm live, Luke. Bill. Yeah. Yeah, I think there's something called like a premiere that you can do on YouTube. It's pretty cool, and you can kind of like comment live, but it's not like a live stream. It's a little different. By the way, I'm tired of getting it thin. I'm just going. We're at a stage now where I can just make it into a point. So that's what I'm going to do. Hey, Ty, Snyder, Tommy, Mike. Is that the same Justin Miller who bid in the last stream? There's a absolutely. I've eaten potato chips thicker. Oof. All right, well. Well, in my book, he's banned for at least a week. Comment all you want to. But I say, honestly, at least 2 weeks. You can't be doing that. Can't be doing false bids. That's just not fair to everybody else. Yeah, people say that, Luke. People say that. No telling whether it's true or not. Highly doubt it. He could have come back in here and let us know, and he didn't. So, Tomlinson got a deal for only $350. Just how the cookie crumbles. That's just how the cookie crumbles. Marshall, what you doing over here, bro? Huh? Huh? We on live stream, Marshall? Who's listening to the live stream? Are there folks who are tuning into the live stream, Marshall? Oh, buddy. Yep. Oh, yeah. There sure are. Again, right now I'm not concerned with thinning as much as I am getting the edge and symmetry right. So, like, I could go thinning all day and draw this in even a hair more, but no, I mean, we're already at a safe area. No reason to just start fooling around. I've learned what I needed to learn about this old Georgetown. That it's essentially a cheat code. That you guys have been hiding a secret this whole time about the best church. Like, I get it. Like, I understand. I understand. I understand. I don't know if you can, like, tell the thinness level. Excuse me, but it's thin enough. It's thin enough. No, if I say you're close. Who's Jake? Yeah, that's me. I'm Jake. Unless somebody else here is named Jake. John 11:1. John 11 is about late raising of Lazarus, right? Or at least the chapter is. Okay, so I had to thin down a little extra, you know. Because why not? Because why not? Because why not? Because why not? Alright, what about the base here? What do I want to do here? Just a little extra thinning down doesn't hurt. You messed with my rocks over there, buddy? I hear you over there messing with my rocks, Marsh. I hear you. Yes, sir. Yep. Question is, I don't really know what to make from this. It's wider than y'all would probably think, or maybe, I don't know, maybe not. Make a spearhead? Yeah, I could. Jake's previous saw. Yeah, it did have over 700,000. Pretty crazy. Hey, Azrith, can you tell me how many subs we have now? You said 11.4, right? Yeah, I could do a Snyder. I mean, I could do a Snyder, but like, not a big fan of Snyders, honestly. Not a big fan. It's Georgetown, Caden. Georgetown Church. I'm gonna try something here. I said I wouldn't do it, but I want to try something here. Last year, 1.4. Corbin says 1.6. All right, all right. Let me see. Let me get this bopper. That particular. Doing some indirect percussion here. Really, because I want to try one particular shot out that I don't know if it'll. Don't know how well it'll do. But we shall see. And that's, I just don't know if a bopper can really maximize that. So I'm gonna go with this, and if it breaks, it breaks. No, did exactly what we wanted it to. Boy, I'm telling you, you give me an indirect stick and some Georgetown, this thing will get thinner than anything I could ever think of. I mean, this is crazy. This is just crazy. I mean, what even is this material? What even is this? Now this may not work out actually. But it did. Wow. I don't think the next one can though, that's the thing. I was kind of going down the line, but my line kind of stopped. Honestly, it doesn't really matter with how that's looking. Well, I guess if it hinges out, you can always pick it out. That's a good phrase, right? If it hinges out, we can pick it out? Yeah, that sounds about right. If it hinges out, we can pick it out. If it hinges out, we can pick it out. Sounds about right. So really would want our platform about right there. So tricky. It's such a, it's a bad platform. This could be bad as well. Yeah, didn't do what we needed it to do. But if it hinges out, we can pick it out. And we did, and we did. See? All gone, with the exception of that. But if we hinge it out, we can pick it out. Just like that. And a little bit more there. Yep, just like that. Easy peasy. If we hinge it out, we can pick it out. There you go. Easy peasy. Now can you do a Clovis point? I've done a few. You should go back and check out some of my older videos. Yeah, this is coming out good. Motorcycle number how many tonight? Quite a few motorcycles. All right. I mean that. I don't know. I don't know if we can get much better, like in regards to a preform than that. And once I do the edge, I mean it'll be itty bitty thin. And again, this isn't even from a big old wide piece. It's just from, whoopsies, little old spall. Fairly translucent, I guess, a little bit. Corbin says dagger, please. Hey, maybe. The wrist, it'll shadow with each hit. Absolutely, Troy. Absolutely. One of your favorite materials? Sweet. Corbin says it was complete. I was so stoked. Yeah. Like, hey, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. All right. Gotta go. Oh, Luke. We'll catch you later, Luke. But he says nice. All right. All right. I don't know what to make with that. Again, I don't want to do pressure flaking right now because my fingers feel kind of hurts. But let me shake out some of these flakes. Stay above. Stay, buddy. Stay, buddy. This is one of the first flakes we hit off of this thing. All right. Matthew McConaughey. Some Diet Mountain Dew here. Calm down, buddy. Stay there. Stay there, bud. All right. Let's see. What to do next? What can we do next? Well, Again, I can't really do much for sake of this burn on my finger, so I really just want to do some spalling if I can. That's about all I'm good for. I think he's enjoying the fan. What do you say? I think he likes that fan. Oh, I'll probably call you Azareth because that's the first thing that comes up, is your name. But, dadgummit, you're getting your hairs on me now. Get out of the fan. All right, back up. Back up. There you go. Good boy. Oh, right there. Oh. Oh, you got something in your eye. There you go. Back up. Get out of my fan, son. Out of my fan. Not your fan, buddy. All right. All right. Just calm down, buddy. It's okay. Just calm down. What about this piece? Well, I kind of been saving this one for another video. I may save this one for another video. Actually, you know what? Might as well do it now. Why not? I'm gonna need this bumper. And y'all are in for a treat. So this is just a big thing of jasper. It's got Cortex on this side. And it's just pretty much golden on this side. Jake, how did you burn your hand? I was cooking a ton of lasagna. And I burned my finger pretty bad. Pretty bad. Anyways, let's see if we can't nap this. Marshall, back up. Back up. Back it up. Back. There you go, right there. Lay down. Lay. Good job. There you go, right there. I'm gonna try to hit it right here and see. So I have a method to my madness. This may be bad. Good grains. Right under the cortex is almost red right there. Goodness gracious. I guarantee it's only going to be this portion here too. Oh boy, hold up now. That kind of changes things. Bump the long point. Let me figure this thing out here, because goodness gracious. What is that? I don't know if I can save it though. No, it's just under the, okay, all right, never mind. False alarm. There we go. We got the spall from it though. Pretty looking stuff. I'll flake into it just for a hair. Again, as always with jasper, the best stuff is like right under the cortex. Yeah, this one will just be kind of one of those, we'll see, have to feel it out kind of thing. So that's got to be taken off. Now that's a good spall right there. That's a good spall. Yeah, the rest of this should be golden. Work our way up to the cortex, because that's obviously where the best stuff is. Right in there. And of course, just keep flaking off the side that's not the cortex. As long as you're able to, realistically. And then eventually turn the corner. So there's that spall. That looks cool. Set that down. Now let's get back to this big one here. All right. So again, this is Georgia jasper. The best stuff is going to be right under the cortex. Whoa, what is that? 125 P's? It looks like it rounded out to like $2 or so. But dude, thank you, Gilbert. Dude, how much my arrowheads? They kind of vary in price. It really depends on the piece. Sometimes, yeah, it just kind of depends. But dude, thank you, Gilbert. Everybody, like it up for Gilbert. Say thank you, Gilbert. I think it rounded up to like $2 or something. But again, that helps out with another sweet tea in a later video for sure. I'm a big sweet tea and Mountain Dew guy. Without which, I don't know if I'd make much of a good napper, because boy, without that, I'll tell you what. Sort of thinning into this big piece here. What is some guy? Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Everybody thank Gilbert. Thanks, Gilbert. Yeah, truly appreciate that. Even the smallest donation, that's not a small one, I mean, $2. Means a lot, so thank you. Ooh, that's a good little flake. Going in a box to somebody. Now, eventually I got to take a flake off the base here. This is going to be the better material. Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt. So I don't want to do too much, just get under the cortex there, because that's the best stuff. Alex sent 5 bucks. Well, thank you, Alex. Man, y'all are on a roll or something today. Well, thank you. I do appreciate that. Everybody say thanks to Mr. Alex. Sure, I'll like his stuff too. I like Alex's comment. Let me go back and like Mr. Gilbert's comment. Man, thank you guys. That's really kind of you. Very kind of you. Did y'all comment any at all? Let me see. Alex, let me see. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Alex. Gilbert says, watching from Manila. Watching from Manila. Where's Manila at? Is that a city or a country? Tell me where that's at. I'm very curious. Watching. Yeah, where's that at actually? Gosh, Shepherd Chapel YouTube explains the whole Bible. God bless. Yeah, I'm unfamiliar with the channel there, Bill, but I'll have to look it up. Yeah, huge thanks to Alex there. Kurt. Want to get a blunt Kurt corner notch, 1 to 2 inches. Okay, all right. I might can accommodate that. Oh, it says Philippines. Oh, it's from the Philippines? Manila, Philippines. Oh, no way. You like sweet tea? Filipinas. There's a okay. Okay. The biggest point I've ever made, like 16 inches. Philippines. You want to know about Manila? Must be a World War II. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it is. Oh, that's cool. There's some folks at church I go to who are from the Philippines. And I've never been myself, but they go quite often. Marshall, go lay down. Go lay down. Out of me, buddy. In my way. Well, that is cool. Well, thanks for your donation, man. For you and for Alex. I really appreciate that. I hope that what I give in return is absolutely worth your time, and that you get your money's worth, I guess. But I hate to phrase it that way, because I don't deserve anything. I'm just here. Now, something interesting about this here is that see, that's very tricky. Very tricky. I kind of need to shoot this way again. Alex says, no, I appreciate the content. Oh, man. Well, hey, thank you. I appreciate you guys being here. Without y'all, I mean, I wouldn't be as encouraged as I am to do what I do. That's a good flake. That's a keeper flake. Honestly, just cause why not? This could go really bad. I bet you it'll break in a couple ways because of this cortex. But one tip with flakes is try to just catch the edge. If you catch more than the edge, you're liable to break the thing. And also try to get rid of your thick areas first, or your cortex first if you have it. Just catch the edge. Just catch the edge. Marshall, come lay down, bro. But just to show you, these flakes can be turned into something. You first want to kind of work out your shape. This is the bulb of percussion, so this is kind of a critical area here. All right, we caught it now. Still kind of a thick area there. So we're gonna have to pressure flake that one, I reckon. Yeah, that one's kind of thick. Yeah, that'll pressure flake out pretty easy. I'll just leave it there. Anyways, so you start to get your shape in, and you work it out. Do what you. That's how I don't know. No break. I know. That's what I'm saying. Break. No break. No break. Mountain Dew break. Yes. Absolutely. But I will say, I do plan on going to bed a little earlier tonight. And so I'll probably end it here very shortly. Ugh. Especially because I'm kind of limited with what I can do with my finger. Pull out the big bopper. Good flake. Ken can make something out of that too if you want it. Oh, I kept going. It'll come off eventually. Let's go here. And here. Thinning it out. Getting past some of the problem areas. Look at that one. It's kind of neat. Lowe's gloves? Yeah, it's the Lowe's gloves. I want to say my dad got these for me. Shout out to the dad. Every comment or every stream, I get something about the gloves. So yeah, these are Lowe's gloves. I think they should be. They aren't the best ones though. I don't think, but I haven't found a really good pair of gloves to use for flint knapping. This is just what I use right now. I gotta see what's under this vortex. It looks like there's layers. If so, that's bad. But you know, we gotta figure it out either way. How do I clean that? I don't know what that means. Like clean the rock off? Or are you talking about in the garage? I could see you referencing either. Okay, so that line doesn't go all the way through. I don't think. Well, good. That means we can keep a whole point out of this. I hope. I hope. That wasn't great. That was pretty bad too. Goodness. What are you doing, Jake? Messing up big time. Or am I? Run the ridge. Run that ridge. And we got all this area over here we got to draw in. I think we'll call it there. Answer some comments, show Mr. Marshall off. And we're gonna go inside. It's been a long day for me. Marshall, where you at, son? Where you at, buddy? You over there? All right. Well, we're gonna call it a day. We're gonna go in. Been on stream for 90 minutes. What are you making? Different types of arrowheads. we finished a big, nice preform of Georgetown. We worked a couple little pieces of jasper and just kind of hung out mostly. But oh, he likes that. He likes that scratch. Anyways, we're gonna call it a day. Just gonna go on inside. Huge thanks to everybody who joined the live. And you sell them? I do from time to time. Sweet, sweet. But nonetheless, huge thanks to you guys. Mind if I make you a Discord if you don't already have one? I'll look into it. I don't know much about Discord, so I'll have to do some research. But maybe I wouldn't mind. I'll let me look into it first. Good boy. How do I buy one? Well, I don't have any for sale right now, but just tune into some of the lives. If you subscribe and hit the notification thing, you can watch me make them and sell them on the live stream. Thanks for the live stream. Oh, thanks, Mike. And thank you, Mike, the Azareth Mike. But yeah, we're gonna go inside. We're gonna go inside. You coming up? All right, all right, all right. You ready to go in, bud? Go in the house. Go in the house. All right. Well, we're gonna go in the house. Thanks, Tommy. Thanks, both of the mics. Thanks for everybody else who joined. Thanks, Jason. Snyder, good to see you in here, buddy. Glad you're able to moderate for us tonight, as long with Mr. Mason and Mr. Taylor. And anyways, we're gonna go on in. Thank y'all, and we shall see you on the next stream. All right, we're going in, buddy. All right, take care.